Well, hello there. I'm going to talk about changing a mechanic in a game, and especially this game is known as Warriors Orochi 4. Warriors Orochi 4 is, the latest installment in the series, and it has several additional stuff to its gameplay core mechanics like magic moves, but it lacks one new thing introduced in Dynasty Warriors 9, and that thing was the ability for the player to do moves freely without having to tap square button several times. These moves, known as charge moves, are something common in the Dynasty Warriors series. And while the game is new, has tons of characters, 170 characters, which makes it a world record breaker for the game with most playable characters in terms of beat 'em up game. The game still feels the same like its predecessors. Therefore, since it's the very first official Warriors Orochi game on the PC, and we all know that the PC is the master race, sorry to say it, but limited consoles, although as good as it is and as fun as it is to just relax and play your game on a bigger screen, I hate the fact that on consoles you have no access to your console at all, but just being only limited to a menu where you can only choose your game, some settings and stuff like that, but nothing like the ability to kinda have access to tools that can modify your game. So without further explanation, on the PC I'm able to create a mod which changes the way the game plays. And as you can see, my channel is all about modding games and making games more fun and more better and more enjoyable. Therefore, like, making non-playable characters playable is my top priority, but sometimes I try to do something else, and in our case, in Warriors Orochi 4, I'm completely making a new mechanic which allows me to play as character the way I want. In fact, Warriors Orochi 4, every character, and I will say it, every character has eye only moves, much like One Piece Pirate Warrior series and some of the characters in Berserk. Those characters here have eye only moves. That's the first thing. I didn't like it here, and I wanted to change it so I can use those CPU only moves, and that's now possible. And the other thing I wanted to do is that I'm bored of the charge moves mechanic, where charge move means that you have to tap a button, attack button several times, then you have to press another button in order to be able to do the charge move assigned to your currently executed attack. This is called charge moves, and this is why I wanted to make sure that I can do the moves the way I want. Therefore, I have modded the game in order to be able to do moves freely. So no need to do charge moves. Let me show you what it is. For example, in order to do this move, you have to tap square 2 times and then you can do it by pressing triangle. But with the mod I created, I have just to tap triangle and left pad, and I'm able to do this move. Without having to tap, you know, without having to tap square button several times. I can just do it directly. So here it is. You can see that this character does the move without having to tap square like this and then triangle. I can just do the move directly, and I can do all her moves at any time. And this is a CPU only move. It's not noticeable by its red aura, and it does more damage than the regular playable move. These moves are CPU only socket treasure moves. They are not as connected. I mean, each character can do them depending on the socket treasure they use, but the moves are all the same for the characters. For the treasure actually used by the character, CPU moves. The only difference is with the god characters. They have CPU moves again assigned to their socket treasures, and these CPU moves, you know, look more unique because they're only available for these specific god characters. So here is Zhao Yun, and here is how he does his moves. You can see this. I have to tap square 2 times then triangle in order to do this specific move. Well, all I have to do is press down and square and continue it if I want, and I'm free to do this move at any time. And I can do it indefinitely, then connect with another move. This is his CPU move, which is, as you can see, doing more damage to the enemy characters than the playable one. And you can see that I do his special moves directly. I do part of his rage attacks at any time. I'm free to create a combo myself, so I can, for example, do a one move, then do another move, and connect with another move the way I want. For example, this, or this. And you can see that I have freedom how the characters I control play. Therefore I'm able to create a custom combo. No, you can already see that I'm chaining moves the way I want, and then just tap square to do the normal attacks, and then I can, you know, decide what move he will do at any time. I can play normally, and I can combine with my work. That allows me to do moves freely. And here we go again. This is Orochi X. In order to do his moves you have again to tap square button, like for example this. 3 times square, then triangle in order to do his play move. While with my mod all I have to do is press right part key and then triangle, and I can do the move and then channel it with another move if I wish. Like this. This is how I play the game now, and I really enjoy it. So I'm not going to talk about my mod here. I'm talking about that I actually make the game much more enjoyable, and that developers should actually try to make games like that, give more freedom to players instead of, you know, creating the same system over and over again, and you know, having to tap several buttons in order to do a specific move. Well, with little work you can make this happen at any time. Well, that's what makes the game more fun, being able to channel moves freely and create your own unique combo. Not always play the same way, because having to tap these square buttons, then this, you're always doing the same thing over and over again and it gets boring, but being able to create combos is something more fun. Like this, for example. This is one of my favorite Tamamu Mai's combos. So what makes games more fun is the way that you can mod the games, make them the way you want them to play, which is far more fun. And I'm sure that, you know, programmers, developers should decide, should make something new, not just repeat the same thing over and over again, game after game, always the same mechanic. It gets repetitive and, you know, boring quickly. But with freedom over your characters, it makes them more unique, more fun to play as. Like for example this. and then I can just make those projectiles explode. Do one move, then make the projectiles explode. You know, complete freedom, unlike in the regular charge move system. So this is it. I won't continue the video anymore, but wanted to just express that modding games is much more fun, and you know, seeing the game play the way you want it, even more fun. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, you know what to do. I won't tell you, just subscribe to my channel and make sure to give me a comment, and you know, let me know what you think of, you know, stuff like this. So thanks again and have a good day.